TV at VAFATV.com.
Hello everyone and welcome to the first edition of VAFA TV for 2014. Hope you've had a fantastic off-season and it's great that the footy's back this weekend. Division 4 to Premier B getting underway and we'll be covering all of the football across all of the sections of the VAFA over the course of the season. We hope to continue in the tradition that we set last year of making a great quality TV show for you to watch out there in amateur football land. Right, before we get on to it though, there has already been some football this year and it's the VAFA were represented with their senior rep team taking on the Eastern Footy League in the AFL Victoria Championships, the Metro Championships, and the VAFA just happened to win by 46 points. It was a tough tussle up to three-quarter time, but the VAFA did kick away by 46 points to become officially, as if we didn't know already, the #1 ranked community football competition in Melbourne. Here's the highlights from the match, the VAFA against the EFL. We're going to continue with all of the great segments that we had on VAFA TV last year. Of course, Mark and Goal of the Week will be there every single week, as well as going out to the clubs and checking out what each club does on a Thursday night. And continuing our search for a star in VAFA TV's Search for a Star. So if your club is interested in having us out, we'd love to hear from you. Details are on your screen right now. A new segment as well that we'll be doing this year is thanks to Anytime Fitness, and we'll be looking for Anytime Fitness's ultimate footballer. So new competition. We've had a few footballers being testing their skills and testing their fitness out at one of Anytime Fitness's gyms in Burwood, and here's a bit of a sneak peek of what we can expect for the Anytime Fitness Ultimate Footballer in 2014.
The VAFA's Ultimate Athlete thanks to Anytime Fitness. Feel something better at an Anytime Fitness gym near you.
There's been a lot of conjecture about fixtures and fixturing leading into round one, with a lot of clubs not finding out their fixtures until just a few days ago. Having said that, all the fixtures are out now and clubs do know who their matchups are in round one and for the rest of the season. To get a full explanation of that, we caught up with the new General Manager of Football and Umpiring, Brian Goodman. In the best possible way, the reasons behind this and the difficulties you face, particularly with regards to access to grounds and councils.
Well, Andrew, there has been a number of issues. First and foremost, there's been a lot earlier start to the season than there has been in previous. History will show, if you go back to the record books, that we predominantly would have started around 15th to the 22nd of April or somewhere in that vicinity. Now we're starting on the 5th of April, so it's a lot shorter timeline. There's been a number of issues with councils either renovating or doing up grounds and those sort of things, and it's impacted on clubs. So the logistics of putting all that into the computer to get a fixture out that suits everyone has been really difficult. We also gave clubs until the middle of March to try and field teams. There were a number of clubs that were struggling, and we wanted to give as much participation as possible. Whilst that put pressure on us to get the fixtures out, we thought it was important to give all the clubs as much time as they possibly could to field a team. And by having done that, we also created a number of fixtures that had to be redone. Division 4 was one, under 19 Premier, Premier B thirds, Premier B thirds, all had to be redone as well, which put enormous pressure. And then there was a couple of clubs that came after the deadline and said, look, we've now got players, can we enter? So rather than have a bye, we decided to do another redraw of those as well. So for all those sort of factors, it put enormous pressure. And look, we apologise that it's caused angst for a lot of clubs, and we know the urgency of wanting to get fixtures out, and it impacts on umpire appointments as well, and they've been last to find out where they're going. Matter of fact, I'm working frantically on that at the moment to try and get umpire appointments to make sure we provide umpires for all games.
Having said all that though, Benny, everyone's got a game on Saturday and we're on the eve of the season and we're looking forward to getting into a new year of football.
Well, that's the positive thing, that we've now got all fixtures completed. Certainly we understand that there'll be some logistical problems for some clubs, and there'll have to be some adjustments and changes. And look, I've got to tell you, the clubs in the main have been pretty good and understand those sort of issues, and they're working frantically to help and assist in getting clubs wherever they can. And we believe that even tomorrow, round one, as the show must go on, that we'll achieve success, and everything will go well as good as we can expect for round one.
Good luck for the rest of the year.
Thanks, Henry.
That's all we've got time for this week. Hope you enjoy the footy and hope your team gets a win in round one. We'll see you again next week.
VAFA TV at vafatv.com.